Hello, my name is Francisnella Castro, and I am presenting my critical assignment on Medicare. A brief history of the specific medical insurance in the United States. The term medicalization started to come about the 1970s, and it means to make medical. Medicalization has been greatly used and overused to the point to where it has lost the original meaning of the word. In the 1970s, the term medicalization was needed for situations such as hyperactivity in children, mental illness, child abuse, and alcoholism as a disease. There has been an increase in the cost of medical care over the past 40 years. The increase has amounted to 4% every year since 1950. We are now in 2021, so you can only imagine where we stand now. The increase in cost has been due to the increase in demand, as well as the advancement of technology. The main reason why choosing this specific health insurance system is my mother. I have a wonderful mother, age 68, who was diagnosed with diabetes. She gets prescribed medication that helps her stay healthy. She has been warned before that if she does not take care of herself, she can lose eyesight as well as limbs. I cannot thank Medicare enough for being able to cover my mother's medical care. Just like my mother, I know there are other elderly people who benefit from Medicare. Luckily, my mother has been blessed to be covered with Medicare. Medicare is a very specific program that is dedicated to help certain groups of people. One of those groups include those who are over the age of 65. There are certain young people with disabilities that also qualify. And last but not least, the program is also meant for those who have permanent kidney failure, who need dialysis or a transplant, also known as end-stage renal disease. Depending on what type of services a patient might need, there are parts of Medicare that might help differently for each person. Medicare has 3 parts. Part A covers hospice care, inpatient hospital stay, care in a skilled nursing facility, and home health care to a certain limit. Part B covers medical supplies, outpatient care, preventative services, and certain doctor services. Then there is Part D. Part D covers the cost of prescription drugs. For Part A, a premium is not paid if spouse or the applicant paid into Medicare taxes for a certain period of time while they were working. It can also be referred to as premium-free Part A. If applicants do not qualify for Part A, they can buy into it for $458 a month. If Medicare taxes were paid for 30 through 39 quarters, then the payment is $252. Everyone pays for Part B, and it was about $144.60 in 2020. Part D has various plans in which, depending on how much the patient pays for medicine, they can choose what plan works best for them. Strengths and challenges. Increase of cost of Medicare is definitely a challenge. There are multiple aspects to look at when it comes to how Medicare is funded. One of the ways that Medicare is funded is primarily through taxes that are paid by workers and employers. The IRS collects these taxes and then credits the hospital insurance fund. The future of Medicare is a bit rocky, and there are theories that it will no longer be here for the upcoming generations. The spending has become so great that they have considered it a crisis. By 2009, Medicare was responsible for 20% of all healthcare spendings. The question has been asked, why not care about the Americans' health overall instead of trying to keep Medicare alive? The reason is that they have been using Medicare as a way to keep a check on their spendings, but there has been a deficit and the outcome is not looking good. A structure change is definitely needed, but the solution is not clear. Everyone says that a solution needs to be created, but is a problem who Medicare covers or how much the federal government pays the providers? One potential solution could be general taxation the way Canada and the United Kingdom finance their health insurance program. The income taxes make up 30% of the tax bill for the average Canadian family. Canada's government is equivalent to about 2/3 of all personal income taxes. If we are comparing Canada to the United States, the Canadian system has lower costs, offers more services, and they have a longer life expectancies as well as a lower infant mortality rate. This is what I hope to see in the future. The government does seem to have their hands tied with greater potential issues, though. Only time will tell, and our future generations will see the outcome. Here I have provided my references. Thank you for watching.